Hi everyone, welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Repeat. I'm your host Jessica, and today I'm here in Donegal at Out of the Fire Café. I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite restaurants in the area, and today they have their new fall menu. It just started, so I'm going to get to go in and try something brand new. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go check it out. I'm happy, you're happy, we're all happy. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Jeff Fryer.
Nice
meeting you. Glad you made it in tonight.
Me too.
You're lucky. Tonight's our first night of our new menu starting today. So
Oh, wonderful. So this is your fall menu?
we started tonight and we do it until spring.
Oh, great.
We usually start it around May, the spring menu, and then go 2 or 3 months and then do a summer menu.
Awesome. Well, I've been here before, but I'm really excited
Well,
to
let me
try
take
something
you
new.
around.
Okay, great.
When we first started, this was a wall here, and none of that existed over there. And after a year and a half, this was built on. And from the doorway here, it went 10 feet back, and then we built onto that. So we went from 1,000 square feet to from 25 tables, 25 seats, to 135 seats on the inside. So.
That's a big upgrade.
So follow me, and I'll take you around, give you a little tour.
So did you have a lot of help in design or?
We all did it, just people I work with and I have working for me. We all kind of put our heads together and did things the way we did it.
It's awesome.
We got a beautiful view here.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
Everybody loves it. I mean, obviously here we can do small parties where we'll divide the place in half and do 25 or 30 people. But on a Friday and Saturday night, we fill the place up. It's done very well.
It's very nice, very cozy. This is the most exciting part.
This is where this is where it's all done.
This is where the magic happens.
Basically, we have what's called 3 lines or 4 lines here. The very front up front here is a line where they'll do the fish.
Okay.
Okay, anything that's fish related is done on the front line. This line right here is all steaks and meat items where there's a grill for doing grilling of meats. That one down there is for appetizers.
Okay.
And then this far line over here on the left is for salads. We do all our salads here.
Okay. Now, do you have to keep the seafood separate because of like allergens?
It just makes it easier to keep for cooking purposes and timing.
Okay.
We always have an expediter.
Expediter.
Expediter is the captain of the ship.
Oh, wow.
She takes the orders and makes sure that everybody gets them out. It's kind of like the director of everybody.
Nice. You're like the cooking conductor.
Right.
Very cool.
She doesn't do any of the cooking, but
she gets to boss
it's an important part of the kitchen.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Then let me take you down the stairs real quickly. This is our downstairs area, which we use for our storage, our goods, for everything that we need in the cooking area and spices. And this is a prep area. Right now they're not doing the smoked salmon, it's just been finished, but we do our smoked salmon down here. Everything is sealed and then taken upstairs and put in the refrigerator. Eventually, the other section of this downstairs will be turned into banquet rooms. That's what the plan is.
Oh wow, that's really exciting.
We hope. We'll see.
I like that plan.
I was between jobs and decided to do smoked salmon and did all these small markets around the area, the farmers markets, and it became so popular selling the smoked salmon that eventually word got around and the health department gave me a call one day and said, "Where are you doing this?" And I said, "Well, in my backyard." And they said, "You can't do that anymore." So we ended up renting 1,000 square feet to start out with, just to do smoked salmon. And my wife said, "What are you going to do with 1,000 square feet?" And I said, "Well, we'll just open a little sandwich shop and start from there." So be careful what you wish for.
Well, I don't even know if you wished for it. It just kind of happened, didn't it?
Started out with about 5 or 6 people, and now we have 45 people.
Wow, that's awesome. So, with smoked salmon, do you cure it, or how do you?
Okay, that was one of the processes that made it so good. Was I came up with a process where we cure it for 24 hours with rum, sugar, brown sugar, and salt. Put it in the refrigerator and press it down for 24 hours. Take it out. clean it off. We get all the sugar and everything off of it, set it out and let it dry for about an hour to 2 hours, and then we smoke it with hickory, and then put honey, dill, and fresh cracked pepper over it when we take it out of the smoker.
That sounds amazing.
Smoking's done on the back porch.
Okay.
Little guys, so.
Yeah. Don't want to share too many of your secrets, though. That sounds awesome.
During the summer, we sell probably 200 to 250 pounds of smoked salmon a week. It's that popular.
Is there a bakery down here?
There is a bakery. We just pulled some equipment out, and we're putting some new equipment in here, but that's all back in this area.
Okay.
We do our own homemade desserts here. We do buy some from some of the locals, like Sandhill Berries, Susie's Ice Cream.
You know about
And we make our own tiramisu here.
Oh, very nice.
But a bread pudding, with cinnamon bread pudding that we just started. We're famous for our banana Fosters, which we do. That's always a great thing.
Yeah.
So we make our own desserts in-house.
That's awesome. Well, Jeff, that all sounds really amazing, but I have to be honest, I'm getting really hungry.
You're ready to eat.
I'm ready to eat, yes.
Well, come on upstairs and we'll look at the menu.
Okay, great. I can't wait.
Got EXP questions? I've got the answers. Absolutely. And again, it's not complicated. On your remote, you will see a button at the very bottom that says clear. And with that, you can delete an entire folder. It's much simpler to use that than it is one by one by one. Use the hashtag AskJaniceEXP, and maybe I'll answer your question.
So I have a menu that Jeff gave me, and I'm trying to decide exactly what I want to get. And of course, as usual, everything sounds amazing. It's really hard to choose from. Some of the things that they have, one of their most popular things that they're known for is their salmon. And they have a salmon with sweet potato hash, which sounds so amazing. And they said that the salmon actually, they brought back an old recipe from a long time ago because so many people loved it and they kept asking for it again. So that's kind of exciting for anyone that has been here before and has had it. It's back. They have roasted pumpkin risotto. Like, I'm a huge fall pumpkin, any of that stuff. So this is really tough. Salmon pokey, crab cakes, Cajun mac and cheese. They have a lot of really good meats too. I think this Black Angus filet sounds really amazing, and it comes with, listen to this, mushroom bread pudding, truffle cream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna go with. And then we have their dessert menu too, because you can't forget desserts. And this all sounds really amazing. Bananas Fosters, they make their own creme brulee. It's actually Jeff's recipe. They have cinnamon pecan bread pudding. And of course they have the pies from Sandhill that he mentioned, and the ice cream from Susie's as well, and their own homemade tiramisu. Oh boy, I've got my work cut out for me trying to pick what I want to get. But I'm pretty set. I think I'm gonna go with the filet, so I'm really excited to try it. All right, so I'm here with Jeff, and we're out here on the patio, which is one of the things that this restaurant is known for. It's a beautiful view, and we're gonna get ready here to order in just a second, so I'm very excited.
Looks like you could use a blanket.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, how nice.
Do either of you have any questions, or have you made your decisions? Are you ready to order?
Yes. I would like to have the 10-ounce grilled Black Angus filet.
Excellent.
Medium, please.
Very good.
Super excited to try that. Sounds
Would you
awesome.
care for anything prior to that arriving?
No, I think that would be great.
Very good, sir.
I'll have the pokey tonight, the salmon pokey.
Very good.
Good choice.
Very good.
And
In no hurry.
let me have a cup of the mushroom soup too.
I recommend a bowl. It's like popcorn in a movie theater. You'll literally get twice as much for $1 more.
I've had it for so many years, I know.
Get a bowl. Very good. Take your time.
Thank you. I like the blanket. That's a nice touch. So
we've been talking about trying to get blankets for for people to sit out here. It's a little cold tonight, but on some nights it's nice just to be able to have that blanket to put over your legs or around your shoulders. So.
Right, it is nice, and the heaters are nice too. So I'm one that tends to get a little chilly, so I like having those options because I do like being outside enjoying the weather during the fall as well. So I know you said earlier that this whole place kind of just came into being without you really like having this dream of having a restaurant.
Right.
But here we are.
Here we are.
And you said you've been open for 10 years now.
10 years this Father's Day in June, so it'll be 10 years. And it's hard to believe, but we're going to do a, back to the original opening, we're going to do a special weekend where we do some of the original things that we did when we first opened the place up.
Oh, that sounds
so it'll be
exciting.
fun.
When do you plan on doing that?
Probably the weekend just before Father's Day, or the weekend of Father's Day, one of the nights.
So in the spring, so something to look forward to for people to come out.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite thing on the menu?
It changes. We try to change things, and it's always like right now I love poke, the salmon poke. We sell so much salmon that it's nice to be able to have fresh salmon poke all the time. It's something that we get in every day. Fresh salmon, so it's always a nice fresh dish to have.
Can you explain to our viewers what poke is?
Poke is actually raw salmon cut up into small little chunks. A lot of people will put different things on it to season it. For a while we did a sesame seed oil, things like that. It's a little wasabi on the side. It's almost kind of a Japanese type thing. I love our filet steak.
Oh, good. Well, that's what I ordered.
That's one of my favorite meat dishes.
Awesome.
In a couple more weeks, we're going to be doing what's called a Cowboy Steak, which is for two people to share.
Oh, wow.
With a bone-in ribeye that's going to weigh about 2 pounds to about 2.5 pounds. Then it's a shared dish type thing too. We sell a lot of fish here. We do a lot of features on the weekend. It's almost a feature-driven restaurant where people will come in and we'll have specials for the weekend. They're not really specials, they're features that we bring in for the weekend for people to pick out. Try to change it up that way constantly.
So is your Cowboy Steak then, is that going to be one of the features?
It'll be 2 weeks we'll do that feature.
Okay.
It's got a bone on it about this long.
Wow.
And it's something that two people have to share because it's such a large steak.
Okay. So. Very good. So what's your favorite dessert?
Creme Brulee.
Creme Brulee.
Yep.
Which is your recipe?
That's my recipe. And then I do like the tiramisu, which is something I do too. So
did you cook a lot? Like you enjoy, because you said a lot of things were your recipes, so.
When I started the business, I did most of the cooking.
Okay.
And the place kept on growing and I became overwhelmed. I actually worked the line until about 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At least once or twice a week.
Oh, wow.
So now I don't have to do it anymore.
That's nice, I'm sure.
I have an executive chef that does a great job. He comes in early in the morning, gets the place all together, and I have a couple of other sous chefs that are doing very well at what they're doing. One of them is from Italy. Wow. That's on the line tonight. And so we have a nice group of people and very professional wait staff. And we try to pride ourselves on service.
Yeah.
First thing that people want to have is when they walk in is a service. I want them to feel like they're sitting in the living room or at home.
Yeah.
That makes a difference too.
It does.
So.
And I love the seating area in the front with the couches. It really does make it feel homey and inviting and comfortable.
No TVs, no televisions. Sorry.
I like that. No, I like that. I like that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
And our poke.
That looks wonderful too. Oh, those chips look really good.
Thank you. These chips are homemade in-house.
Nice.
We actually take wontons, cut them up, and put them in the deep fryer on a daily basis.
Very good.
So.
Something else I love about your food here is the presentation, because it does taste wonderful, but I also love the fact that it looks wonderful when you get it.
Well, the expression is you always eat with your eyes first.
That's right.
And that's one of the more of the important things. And we're well known for our fillets when we cut them in house ourselves. And then we actually marinate them in olive oil, garlic, thyme, and rosemary.
Looks wonderful. Smells wonderful. Too bad you guys can't smell through the camera.
Yeah. Is it? And the bread pudding is always something that people love. The bread pudding here.
I'm trying that next.
And then this something that's
fantastic.
new. Looks like a watermelon, but it's a watermelon horseradish or radish.
Oh, wow.
And they call them watermelon radishes. So
I've never heard of that before. I'm guessing they don't taste like watermelon.
tastes like a radish, which goes well with the salmon.
Okay. I'm gonna try the, what is this again? The mushroom bread pudding,
Mushroom
right?
bread pudding,
Mushroom
yep.
bread pudding. Very good. Wow. Never disappointed. Food is great. So, you guys have a BYOB.
Bring your own bottle of wine or whatever you want to drink.
Okay.
Very popular. We're a large enough restaurant where we can afford not to be able to sell wine or beer. People love the fact because they can bring a nice bottle of wine. Basically cuts a third off their wine or their bill at dinner time too.
That's smart.
At least a third.
Yeah.
We'd have an uprising if we stopped it.
I bet.
So, and you know, people have certain types of wine that they like to bring. They can bring their own choice. It's kind of a feature for us, I think, in some ways.
Yeah, it kind of makes you stand out, you know. You can do that, and that's good. That's good to know. And then you have a corking fee with that?
Yes, it's $3 per person for the whole night. Not per bottle, but if you bring in 5 bottles of wine,
Wow.
it's just $3 per person, no matter how
very
much you
decent.
drink. So.
Nice. So Jeff, I asked you earlier what your favorites were, but what are the customer favorites here?
Number 1 is the mushroom soup. We make 100 gallons of it a week at least.
Oh my goodness.
We go through about 120 to 140 pounds of mushrooms every week to be able to make it. And of course the smoked salmon. But our mushroom soup, I do a market in Ligonier on Saturday mornings that every Saturday morning from 8 to 12. Starts in May and goes until the first week of October.
Okay.
That we do, and I sell 35 or 40 quarts there, 4 hours on a Saturday morning.
Wow.
That's the kind of following we have for just the mushroom soup.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's called your signature mushroom soup on the menu, and that's your recipe,
that's
right?
my recipe. Yep.
It's very good. I've had it.
Thank you.
And you said you're also the salmon is a customer favorite as well.
Yes. That's what the reason why we started the place was
Right.
the smoked salmon. So.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, we really appreciate you letting us come out here today, and everything has been fantastic. The
Thank you.
food, and of course, the views and the restaurant itself. So thank you so much for your time. Definitely encourage our viewers to come out here and check out Out of the Fire. You will not be disappointed.
Thank you. Thanks
again,
for coming
Jeff.
in.
Thanks for having us. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in to our episode today of Eat, Sleep, Repeat. Again, we were here at Out of the Fire. It was incredible. The food was just amazing. The steak was just melt in your mouth perfect. I really encourage you, especially guys, if you're trying to score some points with your lady, this is the place to take her. This is such a nice atmosphere. It's comfortable enough for a family, but nice enough for a date. So I really encourage you to come out and check this place out if you haven't been here. And if you have, be sure to come in because they have their new fall menu. We'll see you next time on Eat, Sleep, Repeat.